Good morning, everyone. My name is Pushpalata. I am going to explain Municipal Professional Tax. Professional tax means salary. Employees might be very well aware of the term professional tax. It should have been mentioned in his pay slip Form 16 issued to them, but all of them may or may not understand what is and why it is to appear in this payslip Form 16 as a deduction from their salary income. Hence, this article is an attempt to provide a better picture on what and why the professional tax is deducted and whether the salaries can calculate the peoples and other the bearing it. In the case employee, an employer is a person responsible for a deduction and paying the professional tax to the state government subject to the monetary therefore if any provided by the respective state. An employer, that's corporate or partnership firms or sole proprietor, etc., also being with the person carry on trade professional is also required to pay the professional tax on his trade. Professional again subject to the monitor. In such case, the employee needs to register and obtain both professional tax registration certificate. It to be able to pay the professional tax, his trade, professional and professional tax enrollment certificate to be able to deduct the tax from his employee and pay. Further separate registration may be required for each office depending upon the representative state religions. Who is responsible to pay the professional tax? The persons who are carrying the freelancing business without any employees are also required to register themselves subject to monitor shareholders if any provided by the respective state legions. However, a professional tax levy is subject to the exemption provided by the respective state or certain categories. For example, partners or guardians of any persons who is suffering from mental retardations or blind persons are exempted among the other from a levy Karnataka professional tax. In the case of employee, an employer is a person responsible for deducting and paying the professional tax to the government. The subject to the monitor. Then the registration certificate to be able to pay professional tax on his trade. Professional tax and professional tax enrollment certificate can be able to deduct the tax from his employees and pay. Further separate registration may be required for each office depending upon the respective state religions. In case of employees, they will pay the tax reductions and exception in professional tax. Everyone who earn the regular income salary is exempted to pay the professional tax. Some peoples are not exempt. As a result, if you all into one the category, First one, the member of force or government by army or any air force, navy, etc. In an individual suffering from the mental or physical disability can be exempted. The parent of a child suffering from an diversity, charitable hospital or patient to place the talk levels. The foreign individual who have been employed by their relevant state. Next one is any individual above 65 years, they will not exemption from, they are exemption from professional tax. Women who are slavely engaged in the against under the government, they will follow the exemption professional tax. In case of every state, they will pay the tax to the government. Thank you.